Hey everyone, there is one aspect of Project Hail Mary that very few people are talking about, and that is forcing someone to do something that you see the potential in, but that they don't want to, against their intentions. Still, you see their potential, you want them to do it, but they don't want to. It's against their free will, yet you force them to, and guess what? They turn out to be great. And I think that is a very poignant idea. It's a very interesting idea that can be debated either way. And I think it elevates the movie from being a great movie to an all-time masterpiece, because every great movie, there are many great movies that come out every year, 10 to 15 great movies, but if you have to stand out against the test of times, you have to find these niche ideas that you talk about as you go deeper into the movie. I found it very interesting that during the climax of the movie, it is revealed that the people aren't actually able to convince him to go on this mission. Okay, and still he has to go because he's being literally forced into. He just wakes up in this ship. He doesn't have any memory of his past. He slowly regains it, but we learn that the reason he has no memory, and I think it was purposefully done, is because it was against his will. And I think it's a very interesting concept, and I think that that is what I took the most away from this movie. Of course, the relationship between Grace and Rocky is absolutely fantastic. I think it's more than just comical, which Marvel does a lot. I think it's heartful. It's about two people finding purpose in saving their planet, and they care for each other's planet as well, because that relationship develops. It's about ambition, it's about human beings at their best, doing things that no one can imagine. I think it's what represents us as humans the most. I don't like when human beings become too comfortable and do nothing. We are capable of so much more. We just need that extra push, and the same goes uh, for Ryan Gosling's character in the movie, and that's what I took the most. And I just wanted to highlight that fact that he was a biologist. He never thought much of himself, and yet someone saw something in him, and of course there were circumstances that forced him to go on this mission. But again, it can't be against his free will, guys. Like most of the space adventure movies, eventually the main character agrees to go. It's Interstellar, Gravity. She was already in space, but usually you have some choice in your life, right? Like it's weird for me to praise this as a concept because I believe in creating my own destiny. I believe in free will. I believe I can make decisions, and I should be able to make decisions of my own life. I don't like to be forced into things. You can ask my parents or even my friends about it. I like to be comfortable. I am like Ryan Gosling in Project Hail Mary. I like to think lowly of myself. I don't like to be pushed. But I do think that if someone pushes me to the edge, I do deliver. And maybe I related with that a lot, but I still don't want to be pushed into that situation. That's the weird thing. And I think in the end of the movie, when he has a choice to go back to Earth and he doesn't, I again related with that a lot, because he was acting on his free will in the end. And the moral of the story isn't that you have to be forced into stuff, but if you are forced into stuff, and if someone is seeing something in you, maybe you should count on that too. Maybe you never will. A guy like me, you never will. I don't think Ryan Gosling in the movie, even after his journey, would ever be okay with it. He won't ever be okay with that, with the fact that he was forced into this. No one wants to no one wants to die. Like the mission was Project Hail Mary. It was almost an impossible mission. We pulled it off in the end, but it was almost a suicide mission, and he was forced into it. There's no denying it. But Earth had no choice. He had to go for the sake of humanity. We basically had to force someone to go into the suicide chamber, and he came out alive. And again it's a very debatable idea, and that's the beauty of this movie. It goes beyond space adventure. There are ideas in this movie that you can explore and talk about, and that I plan to talk about in upcoming videos as well. But yeah, I know it's been a big break. A lot of things have been going on in my life. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe, and many thanks for watching.